You can be inland a little bit, like you can be a few blocks inland and still have views of the water.
Yeah.
Which is really awesome. Like I was
Beautiful.
at a house the other day, and on the balcony you're a few blocks in, but you can still have views of the water. So that's awesome. That's an awesome perk that you don't get to say a lot.
I know. I love that.
Hey guys, Will Mead here, licensed real estate agent, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, coming to you live with another episode on Living in Rhode Island. Today I have Serena, our team manager and also licensed real estate agent.
Yes.
We forget that sometimes.
I know.
But we are going to be talking to you guys today about the top 3 most underrated waterfront towns in Rhode Island. So let's get right into it. Right off the bat, we're going to go number 1 is...
We got Tiverton, Rhode Island. Tiverton is a gorgeous town, super, super underrated in my opinion. It's got tons of shoreline. You have some beautiful small beaches, so you're gonna not see many crowds over there like Fogland Beach. Tons of farmland. It's honestly, I think, like one of top places for farms in Rhode Island. Like you'll see a lot of, if you go to farmers markets in Providence, you'll see a lot of farms come there. And I feel like a lot of farms come from Tiverton.
They have a really awesome farmers market, right?
They do.
Tiverton?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
They have one in...
It's on a main road, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm thinking of the winter one. It's like in a barn
so they probably have
at
a couple.
someone's farm. But yeah, probably.
Yeah.
That's probably someone's specific market. But definitely they have farmers markets all over. They also have Four Corners. The Four Corners area is just a super cool area with lots of shops. You've got like an artisanal cheese shop. You have Groundswell Cafe, which is a beautiful cafe. Those owners actually own the first whiskey distillery opened in New York City. They just opened a couple years ago. They have a beautiful, it's like built inside of what used to be an old house. It's this shop, like garden and homeware and all of that kind of stuff. And you go walk through all the rooms like you're in a house, but it's just really, really beautifully curated. Super cool place, the Four Corners is. And it's probably Tiverton's like one like pride and joy area, basically for, hanging out. And that's really the spot there. So yeah, it's just a super great place to live. Median single family home price in 2022, $410,000. That's pretty affordable. Honestly, for those water views that you're getting, those are expensive water views anywhere else. Mm-hmm. For $410,000, I would take it. And with a property tax rate of 14.27%, you're in a lower bracket than a lot of the other towns in the area or where you could get what you're getting from over there. So second one, we've got
Portsmouth, Rhode Island. This is the most important one, is Portsmouth, Rhode Island. So this has recently become one of my favorite towns in Rhode Island. The nice thing about these towns that we're listing off right now, they actually have water views on both sides of the island, I'll call it. It's not really an island, but as you go down the strip, you have water views on each side. So on one side is the Narragansett Bay. That would be the west side. The east side is the Atlantic Ocean. So as you're going down, one of the nice things about Portsmouth, not only the water views, but you can go directly into Newport. So it's close. It's like a 10-15 minute drive into Newport. So not only are you getting these amazing water views on each side of the town, you're also able to commute into Newport and at a relatively inexpensive amount. I believe it was $659,000 is the average price. So one of the nice things about Portsmouth is, just like Tiverton, there's a lot of farmland, 56 miles of shoreline. I think it was 4,000 acres of farmland. So it's not built up. It doesn't feel like super touristy or anything like that. You can be inland a little bit. Like you can be a few blocks inland and still have views of the water. Yeah. Which is really awesome. Like I was at a house the other day, and on the balcony, you're a few blocks in, but you can still have views of the water. So that's awesome. That's an awesome perk that you don't get to say a lot.
I know. I love that. We have one of our favorite towns in Rhode Island here. Will and I both, we love this town. We talk about it a lot probably on this channel, and we're going to talk about it again. It's Warren, Rhode Island. Just an awesome all-around town for residing in, actually. I feel like, Portsmouth and Tiverton, obviously tons of local residents, people live there. Mm-hmm. But they almost feel like you've been transported somewhere else. Yeah. While Warren, really, it feels a little more residential. You're closer to Providence, you're closer to the rest of Rhode Island. So it's definitely a totally different feel than the other two on the list, which is why I like that we have like this kind of diversity here. But So Warren, median single family home price in 2022, $399,900. Property tax rate is a little higher than the other two at 17.7%.
You have a mix between city and town. Would you agree? So like if you go on Water Street, and I think it's Main Street is the other one, you feel like a little bit of like a kitschy, city feel.
Yeah.
But then you can go out and there actually is some farmland in Warren as well as you go, a little bit more inland. So you have a nice change of pace there for what you want. So you can go into town on Water Street, get lunch or dinner at Water Dog, or you can go back out to your little farmland area. So you can have a nice mix of both, which is really cool.
Yeah, because you're bordering Swansea there, so you have that kind of feel in part of Warren. It's almost like two different areas, totally. Which, by the way, if you're in that like main downtown area of Warren, you're going to see a lot of really, really cool historic homes. I was just driving through the other day, and I noticed that a lot of them are being renovated. They're being updated kind of to match the vivacity that Warren is experiencing in other ways. And I feel like that's the one thing that like has needed to come. Yeah. And so once more homes are updated over there, it's gonna explode. So I think that right now is honestly probably a great time to get into Warren because it's just really cool and it's only getting cooler. Yeah. Right?
A lot to do there.
And water views.
Views. That's the point of the video, right? Is you have freaking water views wherever you go in all these three places. Yeah. So again, guys, on our list is number 1, Tiverton, Rhode Island. Number 2, Portsmouth, Rhode Island. And number 3, Warren, Rhode Island, in no particular order.
Yeah. Cool spots. Check them out.